30. Okay, thank you.
Uh, Revision to the Brownfield Planning Board subdivision regulations, appendix A, Brownfield Fire Department, name change. And if we click at then, okay. So in regards to, there was a question, the original question was, good afternoon, then the fire department has clinically named for Brownfield volunteer fire to Brownfield fire subdivision appendix. Does the planning board need to treat this as a revision to the ordinance or change the title at a town meeting? Thank you, Pam, for the attachment. He was gone. Hi, Pam. The town subdivision regulations may be amended at a majority vote from the planning board. That vote must be preceded by a public hearing, notice of which is posted at least 7 days in advance. So town meeting votes necessary. For amendments to subdivision regulations, just keep in mind that the seats ordinance. Please let me know if you have any further questions. So that is why we're at a speaking about it. And we are to vote on sort of like the motion to change the name to Brownfield Fire Department. So that's the call.
The second fire department. Fire.
Changing it to Brownfield Fire Department.
Then I say the Brownfield Fire Department. Second.
All in favor? Just need you to sign it. Just need you to sign this. Wait, sign. There. You're John Hancock, please.
Okay. People are. Said it could be problematic. Anything could be. Good alphabet. Yeah, I know. Yeah. Well.
There are minutes to be approved
Make a motion to approve minutes
for July 1st.
for July 1st. Second 35. As revised.
I am going to change the M, that's maybe it's not Sonia, Sonia. So I'm just gonna change that M to an N.
You did it on purpose.
Just so was that seconded? Okay. Workshop, sign that.
Oh. Yeah.
So these are just another important samples. That's Okay, so let's go rest, they don't have any, if they're into this. I thought I'd leave this for, I think I want to go. So. One balance. Version of social, we're not doing. And. Ten correspond. Middle of this, one. You good? You gotta find your own distance. Distance. Yeah.
Stand, guys. Stand.
I'm just gonna continue and pass by August to look back. Here we go. Carrying on. Okay. So last. This is for. So. And here. As you. As you may know, the select board has investigated moving to a simple ballot referendum following interest. An article will be presented during the Fed. If they would want to town ballot to show readiness to this event, as with select board. We have that right.
Well, I gave everybody a copy. I did notice one thing that last year, that board did ask for $15,000 and a rollover
For the,
to
checking.
take $15,000 for legal.
Yeah.
And then when it came to the budget committee, there was some change, because in the book it said 10,000. Is that right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
They changed it.
so I did change it on the, budget sheet,
Made it 10,000 feet.
I did.
But doesn't, if there's anything left over, so you get whole.
Yes, the planning board already has their accounts. This time, they're doing things differently. So
Yeah,
my
money left over, takes into a reserve.
reserve account, so basically, and that's where they said. That if the comp plan runs out of money. They will pull it out of the planning board reserve.
Right.
But instead of trying to mix everything up, tonight and say, take 15,000, I'll take. I think the budget committee is gonna do it again, because after I saw that 15 buildings. They might, so I should. And plus, we have another year. For this budget. You start pulling out of that reserve. This is for 27, 27. That this budget is for, but we're only 2 months into, well, we're gonna use it this.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And the referendum, from what you've been told, what is that, it's the year beginning January 1st.
oh, it's
And that's why all the budget's set. Like, and I think the reason for that is it still gets approved. It still gets approved in June, but we have to have it done ahead of time, so there's enough time to notify it. Or beginning of January, it's not like April like it used to be,
right,
where, you know, you could wait for then, and then you get everything out. Get all the articles written out, but for some reason it's big. So.
So, we. Have the select board received our,
okay, no.
so we need to vote to send it to them.
Vote on it.
Then we will go to the
That's
tenth.
fine. Tonight, then I'll make copies of the budget, but I do have another question, last year I made copies for all members, so we think 12 copies. Put it in a folder, put it in there. And we do that closet where it always goes, And then I was asked like a month later. Planning board did that because nobody told her, was there another place that and or was.
I think that is guilty.
Is it that told?
Ultimately,
Oh,
we make a copy, and we'll give it to her, at least it's kind of like a copy, so.
Do you want other guys?
So the only thing I wanna say is that for comp plan, because I thought it was taken out last year. Yes, it's not, it's still in the planning board. Part of the planning board.
And that's how it was presented, so I hear, but
It's
then
not.
they separate.
That's what I thought.
Yeah.
So, I don't know that we need it in here, but they'll take it out. They don't want it there. So,
But what Lynn said is if you don't put it in there. Then whatever the comp plan wants, so it not anyway.
sounds, okay.
Well, yeah, that's in him, but I'm looking at Article 12 from last year,
Right.
and it wasn't in there. I don't know where.
Other probably administrative expenses
Yeah.
or in town
It's
organizations.
in town, and I chose that for.
Just, couldn't read that much. But if you leave it in there and you change it, like.
Yeah, we're a global.
It's tight. But, yeah.
I would second the motion. So,
All in favor? Can everybody sign this so that we're all represented?
Right, and everybody voted on the budget. It's. So if you don't mind, everybody votes on this time.
Everybody,
Votes.
yeah. Okay.
yeah, well, they're,
Hard to say.
no, we're not.
Okay, let's do.
Admin stuff.
I usually put everybody,
Let somebody criticize.
yeah, then let me know.
If you disagree, then talk.
Oh, no,
So, so this is move on from that, and now this is the thing that goes into the.
That means that the eligibility students is complete. It was non-delivery application is sent by a destination service, so that has to be from like activities. Yeah, that's what I.
So that's clearing for it.
There's all this stuff.
We're gonna go back to the meeting, and back to minutes rather. Did everybody get a chance to look at August 5th, meeting minutes? And if nobody sees a problem with these minutes. Can we vote on it? Is this the one that we had revision to? No. Okay,
Motion, please, this.
Second.
all in favor? Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going to start from last. This. Okay. So we owe somebody money. Who are you?
Richard, she said. We're gonna be broke, they're shut
And then,
Who is it?
Well, that's
still coming up.
Oh, we,
really well.
this. I would like to, make the motion that Pam is going to be attending a seminar on 9/29 in Portland, and the cost is $8. And it's called verbal judo.
Fantastic.
Yeah,
You get compensated for. Expenses. Go to one.
I don't usually everything.
You're allowed to, right? Yeah.
Well, they don't have mileage in our. But we do it for seminars, basically.
Yeah. We have it in our budget.
Yeah, but she needs to put in for it.
Yeah, she should.
I would also want to this, that will cover any cents a mile back and forth for them to attend this.
I motion to keep happening.
Second.
I figured. Okay, that.
Doesn't matter.
No, I have to pay for that.
Okay. So we have. And we have a draft copy. Is everybody ready to vote going forward? Yes. Before we go forward, do the board want to questions and answers that we posed to the attorney in regards to questions that we have.
You know that.
Okay. Is everybody ready to vote?
And we are only voting on changes.
That's correct.
Before changes. So,
Yes.
Second.
Okay.
Oh, jeez.
We have to sign this.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Was there anything to stop?
So you have a couple there, so I wasn't sure.
I just saw this and this is what I'll go to the top.
Well, does anybody have any, their business to talk about?
Workshops.
Workshops and meetings?
I want us to know, I'm going to figure out if this whole random first town meeting in Will Spring. And it's, the fiscal year starts in January, does it start? This.
Sorry, I don't think it does. I was wrong with that. It's just that they need the budgets in the contract.
correct.
But is the fiscal year gonna change to January?
No.
It's gonna stay.
So-
It's-
I believe the understanding is everything needs to be ready in January, so that there is plenty of time for at least 2 public hearings, informational meetings, and possibly
in June.
before June, and possibly, if you have an informational hearing and people are voicing they want to change things, then things will have to be redrafted,
And then you need the public hearing.
and you need a certain amount of time and another public hearing, so it's just to give plenty of cushion for time.
Because ballots and absentee ballots have to be written by a certain date, and in order to meet that, it has to get started a while early. I think most. So that's why.
So the voting would still be in June, and I think that July 1 is what the ballot says, that would be really complicated to change. And there maybe it's much earlier.
Is that a one-time thing?
No,
Cause you keep going back.
So I don't know how I don't know how it's gonna be worded, but the school board, when the school board used to be referendum years ago. And that had to be re-voted, I believe, every 5 years to extend it. Because 20 years ago, the school board used to come around, or the superintendent would come around to each town and give a presentation at a selectmen's meeting, and then we would have a referendum. It just, but I believe it was for 5, they did it for 5 years, and when it was voted to continue it, that was voted down, so they were back to the same. And I'm not sure how this article is gonna be worded, whether it's going to be for a specific amount of time.
so when I asked that question, I was told it's forever.
Perfect.
Until somebody says, hey, I want to go back and count.
Yeah, it can be
So-
repealed, but it would have to be the same process as it repeal.
I have a question, does anybody know? Is there a firm date on the informational meeting, or we asked about? Because Rick had asked planning board to.
12.
Yeah,
That was,
could you back in with one of their meetings? One of their second,
So we might.
I have this all written down with question marks, so in other words, what he said, stuff like that. I'm gonna go look on there.
That's a Friday.
I thought when we were piggybacking it with one of theirs, because they had a public hearing about certain things.
Yeah.
I remember that meeting.
It was something,
Oh.
Did you ever think of what you thought?
Chuck?
informational or where you want
on
to.
the truck, and, nothing, I think there was another, but it was at least two, so.
Yeah.
Oh, you don't let them charge you there.
Okay, wait.
No,
That
Well, that'll be,
that really should be its own, but. Anyway, what's the?
So I think I'm gonna wait for her to come back to one that date this for the full workshop dates, but meeting will be on the 7th. And then we'll do 2 other workshop during the month, but I'm not certain which 2 they are.
so,
I got a easy read old book that I found. That has great bullet points in it. It's
Oh, that's cool.
It's old. I believe Amazon probably has it, it's good, it's quick. Got a lot of nice bullet points about zoning, a lot of definitions, I recommend it for decision making.
We like all of them, that's good, it's probably gonna cost a lot better.
Everything I have is
Thing
old.
to use,
I'll guess,
97.
$76.
1976.
Well, that being said, I've tried it many times when I was doing zoning stuff. And I'm still, it's not, supposed to be very perfect.
not on the website, no. I know that they had set it up, they asked us.
But that's probably the first part.
Like somebody
It's probably not working.
I'll find out. Well, there were question marks at that point. They
My
thought,
my guess it would be
so it's
the
done.
9th. Next week.
So I'll check with it on office, that's the neighbor, yeah. But we'll see. And does anybody want to be at budget committee meetings? Okay,
Yeah.
And if you don't want to, I'll be there.
Just
No,
not-
it's
and what's my name said, it didn't say on that slip.
at 6 o'clock.
Excuse me, I was incorrect, 2005.
5:30, I'm sorry, 5:30. Not bad.
I can't do anything. Oh, yes, hold on. There's no, I
You can still say that.
no, I.
You'll be there anyway.
No, it's,
It was simply what they.
That's enough. Oh, God. Said. I'll try. I just think someone's saying that. Anywho, so it's not on. Sorry.
Budget committee meeting is next Monday. 9 at 5.
But then it will be. Meeting.
Informational meeting.
You think it's good night?
Yes, because that's what the next select board meeting is, but for some reason, I had 12 in my head.
Me too, that's what it said.
So let's not worry about next week having a workshop at all, Wednesday times. So I propose that we have a workshop on the 16th and the 30th, and that we have a regular. 7 o'clock.
You just said October.
I know.
And you're gonna have,
How loud was
We have Steve.
we have covered.
that week?
30.
Oh,
It's for 9 days.
Yeah, only
okay,
30.
we can do the 16th and the 23rd.
I'm a workshop during the fair.
I think across 113, that's part of nothing itself, could be a
So that's not.
project.
Not that an actual 23rd.
You're what?
None of it. Only 20.
Real down.
What do we have to talk about in a workshop? I propose we have one workshop left. The 16th. And then regular schedule meeting on the 7th of October.
And just so you know, I'm not to listen to Joe. You have clean green coming up.
Make motion to slow down time.
Okay, as I
You go.
You're going to have to do that?
Yeah.
Okay, all in favor?
For October.
Yeah.
Okay, all in favor? And I'd also like.
What was that very much? You two went in there.
Judy wants to slow down, huh?
Oh, so you made.
Do not vote on this book down time.
If we vote on it, we can't act, is that one?
Well, that's what we do it all the time.
Sign it, adjourn, first, second, everything.
In favor? Have a nice day.